Nah, don't need them. They're actually 3D glasses that you get for £1 from the cinema, not real sunglasses. But you may need sunglasses if you're going to Bermuda. Welcome back everybody, and welcome to another video. This week, Bermuda, just like in the intro, and they really are 3D glasses that I bought for £1. Anybody believe that they were sort of genuine sunglasses? Sorry. So this is episode 7 of my series where I take a sneak peek into each one of our associate members, or the ICC's associate members, should I say. And this one's about Bermuda. So historically known as the Bermudas or Somers Isles, it's a West Indian British overseas territory in the North Atlantic Ocean, so it's still part of the empire, so to speak. The closest land outside the territory is in the American state of North Carolina. Now, one thing that I found amazing, knowing what I knew and found out about Bermuda, is that the population in 2024 is just under 65,000. That's nothing. And I think it's amazing what they've historically achieved. So as usual, I'll ask you the question, is Bermuda famous for cricket? Now, I'm quick to say no, but then when I think about it, I think, well, actually, they should be. Because given their size, a 65,000 population, I think they've done really well. So, but let's just say they're not famous for cricket, all year round. So what are they famous for? Well, they've got the Bermuda fireworm. Now, it's a remarkable creature during the day. It's about 4 centimetres long. But in the evening, on the third night after between May and November, on the third night after the full moon, and 56 minutes after the sunset, it starts to glow in the dark. So they've got glow-in-the-dark worms. Now, there's every chance, if you've heard Bermuda before and it's not related to cricket, it's possibly related to the Bermuda Triangle, and that's the area of sea where ships and planes and divers mysteriously tend to go missing. Is it a myth? Is it just the same as anywhere else in the world? I don't actually know. But the Bermuda Triangle is known for being a bit mysterious. And it doesn't help that it's the shipwreck capital of the world. So to date, there are over 300 wrecks that have been found, and they date back to the 1600s. So there may be something behind that. If you're ever on the island or one of the islets of Bermuda, you're never going to be further away from the sea than 1 mile, if that makes sense. You're never more than a mile away from the ocean. And as well as being a top holiday destination, as you would expect in that part of the country, the last thing I just wanted to mention was that John Lennon, so the Beatle, completed more than 20 songs in Bermuda. And that's a lot of songs. And there you go. The capital of Bermuda is Hamilton. Here's a couple of pics. Very nice. And that's where the Cricket Association for Bermuda is based. And so bringing it back, we're back in the room and we talk about cricket again. Onions as well. Bermuda is famous for onions, but so clearly, as I've already said, Bermuda is a I want to say it's not the empire anymore, is it? But it's British owned. They've got the UK, so the Great British flag, or the Union Jack on their flag. So clearly we know, if you watch the videos before, and one thing that I will say is, if the British have been there in history, part of the empire, conquering, designated there as part of war efforts, anything like that, then there's going to be cricket played. And the history of cricket in Bermuda began back on August the 30th, 1844, and the first recorded cricket match on the island. Now, the Bermuda Cricket Club was formed in 1845 with support from locals and British troops. See what I mean? And in the late 19th century, the club played international games against American teams, mainly from Philly. However, the island's cricket strength declined significantly after World War I, and the only major tour during the interwar years began in 1933. So in 1948, the Bermuda Cricket Club merged with the Somers Isles Cricket League to form the Bermuda Cricket Board, the BCB. Now, the BCB became an associate member of the ICC in 1966 after Alma Hunt, a Bermuda delegate, proposed a competition for associate members. Hunt was considered the island's best cricketer at the time and had some success in a trial match in Trinidad. He later played for Scotland and Aberdeenshire as a pro. Fast forward 2005, the ICC increased the number of associate qualifiers to 6 for the main tournament, allowing Bermuda to qualify for the World Cup that year. They also gained ODI and T20 international status until 2008, but were relegated due to poor performance. Bermuda regained the T20 status in 2018, where the ICC granted T20 status to all its members. Now, the BCB has a strong youth development programme and uses cricket to improve both the mental and physical health of Bermuda's youth. Outstanding. Since 2005, the programme has won ICC America's Region Best Overall Development Programme. They've won that 7 times. And in 2008, the Bermuda Under-19 team qualified for the ICC Under-19 Cricket World Cup in Malaysia, becoming the smallest country to compete in the competition. Well done. Now, there is no international ground as such. Play wherever they can. I've seen very, very few international matches held in Bermuda, and I'll bring up some of the latest results in a second. In fact, no, let's have a look at them now. These are the recent results. You'll see quite a lot of victories for Bermuda here. So they only just missed out on the recent 2024 T20 International World Cup, and by the looks of that, Canada took their place. So back in 2007, they did qualify for the T20 International World Cup. And who can forget this guy and this moment? Yep, Dwayne Leverock, big guy, flying in the air to take a one-handed catch to his right in slips. I've got to be honest, that's the one thing that I remember Bermuda cricket for right now. I know a lot more about it, having done the research, but up until the last couple of days, Big Dwayne, that was the moment, and I thought, yeah, that's Bermuda cricket. What a joyful memory. The women's team, they started off really well, but they haven't played recently, over recent years, so they're not ranked at the minute, so they won't feature in the ICC Women's T20 International rankings. The men's team are obviously still there. You've seen some of the results. As you can see here, they're ranked 31st. I go back to what I said at the beginning, 65,000 people live in Bermuda. And from that 65,000, they've managed to get a men's cricket team together that are 31st in the world. I think that's amazing. So only final thoughts are really just a short video, really. Obviously a magical destination if anybody's ever got the opportunity to go there. Anybody involved in Bermuda cricket, are you happy to see this video and you want to send me a return flight to the UK? In fact, don't even send me a return flight. Just send me a one-way flight to Bermuda. The kids will understand. Hopefully they will. But yeah, Bermuda, I'd quite like to be one of those 65,000 people. Let me be the 65,000th and first person. I really like what they've done, the purpose behind their cricket. They do really well from a performance point of view, but I think investing in the youth setup and specifically using that as a conduit for good mental and physical health. We can't underestimate the mental well-being and the need for positive reinforcement and good positive culture and just, healthy body, healthy mind, or is it healthy mind, healthy body? But the Bermudans seem to have got it spot on. So, yeah, there's a number of ways you can get in touch with them. If you Google them, they've got a website. You'll also see that they've got Facebook and they've got X or Twitter, whatever you want to call it. And I think they've also got cool shirts. Now, they are a bit pricey, but if you do want to support them, buy a Bermuda shirt, because I think it's one of the best shirts that I've seen. I do like the pink. So give it a look. Get in touch. Just say hello. I don't think they've got many followers on social media, so a few more likes, follows, whatever it is, emails, just to say that you're aware of them. You like what they're doing. How can you get in? How can you stay in touch? How do you get the latest news? How do you get one of those shirts? I think that would go down really, really well. And feel free to tell them how you were encouraged to do that by myself. I will try and drop them a line as well. So that's it, really. Episode 7, Bermuda. So we've got a few more Bs. Botswana is next. Brazil's coming up. So keep on watching. It's really appreciated. Please, if you've never left me a comment before, please just say hello, or tell me if you agreed with something, disagreed with something. If you enjoyed the video or want to continue to support me in doing these videos, all you have to do is hit that like button. But if you do like cricket as much as I do, then you must consider hitting that subscribe button for a big old 6 out of the ground. But as always, just like the Bermudans, stay healthy, both mentally and physically. Drink your water, do your exercise, and I'll see you soon.